Hello, guys, and welcome to my channel. My name is Confidence Luo, a hair subject matter expert. I'm right here to give you tips on how to achieve flawless braided wigs and hair wigs. So, guys, your hair subject matter expert has come true. I am here live and direct. Okay, so after watching the series of my videos, I mean my past ventilating videos, a lot of people actually reached out to me. They felt like what I do here is different and they wanted to learn how to ventilate from me. But I think some of them sincerely could not afford the amount. Ventilating costs is for 70,000 Nigeria naira. Some of them sincerely could not afford that or do not have that to spare, even though they would love to learn from me. While others were just like, I think I'm trying to imagine what was going on in their head. Abba, maybe waiting people they do for 1K. Now you want to teach for 70,000. Even when I was running a promo of 50% off, it still felt expensive to a number of persons. But I was moved that so many persons reached out to me and I said I was going to teach you what I teach my students in class. I was going to teach you every bit of it without holding anything back. So I have come true. I am here. I already announced this over and again. I told you guys to get your material ready. I hope you're ready. So let's get into it. We're going to start from the very beginning, and this is beginner friendly. What you see me doing here now is to teach you how to determine the dimensions of this net. If you're not able to determine the dimensions of your net, and then you're just going to be strange to ventilating for a very long time. Now, these are the various directions you have on this lace net, whether it's a full lace, it's a closure net, or it's closure frontal net. These are the various dimensions, the various ways the lines flows. You see that this one now, this last one I just drew, this one that seems straight, there is nothing like that on this net. There is no line that is horizontal on this net. So guys, this video is some 14 minutes plus because I do not want to forward or fasten anything. I wanted you to get it raw, you know. I wanted you to feel like you're here with me. So usually I don't pin every part of my net. I work on the net, whether it's a full lace, whether it's a frontal net, whether it's a closure, I work on it bit by bit. So all I need is the area I want to work on to be smooth and nice. And we're good. So you can see I just have 3 pins on this closure and yeah, I wanted just one part to be smooth. So let's look at the direct dimensions again. You can see this is one is tilting. Okay, I'm going to use my pin to show you what I mean exactly. See the one that's tilting outwards, one is tilting downwards, and let's do this with our pin. Can you see that? Tilting from the middle part towards the side, facing front. Can you see the lines I'm drawing? Yeah, that's one dimension on one side. Now let's look at the other one that's tilting from up to down. So one is down upwards, even though it's to the side, and one is, can you see the different directions now? Now these are the lines you should first and foremost be able to identify on your net to be sure you know what you're doing, because these are your guide. This is the line you'll be following no matter what you're working with, whether a closure net or a frontal net. Okay, I I apologize if this video is long because I wanted you to get everything I'm doing. You know I'm not a fan of long videos, right? So guys, we're back. I didn't tell you when I was recording this. I did this at night, and Nigerian NEPA decided to deal with me. As soon as I picked up this net and I wanted to walk, oh God, light that I stayed for almost 24 hours just disappeared. I had to pick up something else. My ring light had gone bad. But guys, don't worry. Okay, I'm gonna get everything back in place because I promised I was gonna do this for my generation, for people of my time, and I'm not even joking. So the only thing you've got to do for me is to please share this video on the groups you belong on Facebook. Share this video to people you know would need it. Share my link on on your WhatsApp status and just tell them what we do here. Those who are interested will join the family, and those who are not, do not be stingy, Biko. Just share. All right? And yeah, when you're done watching, decide if you want to give me a thumbs up. If you think I am deserving, you should decide within yourself whether I'm deserving or not. And if I am deserving, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to comment. I told you guys I'm going to take you by hand. We're walking through this. Okay? Now, look at what I'm doing. Ah, when you start ventilating, you want to make sure there is something guiding you and not just putting your pin and bringing it out. So leaving one line in front, you move ahead to the next. Can you see that if I wanted to branch to the left hand side, you just, from where the first one is, you just look at the line that tilts down and follow it. Only on the line. Don't go outside that line. This is your guide. The easiest way to ventilate. You don't have to stress your head. Okay? You can see that I'm walking across a diagonal line. But I'm doing the same thing you would do if you already know how to ventilate. And if you don't already know how to ventilate, in this video, I took my time, just after here now, I took my time to show you what you should actually be doing. Okay? So guys, I will let you watch until I get to the point where I have to talk to freshers. See you soon. At this point, I'm actually trying to do what you would do, that trying to ventilate across an horizontal line, an imaginary horizontal line that does not exist. Look at this. You can see that there is no line guiding that. I'll show you the second time. If I'm to branch to this side, if I'm to branch the left side, just move from that place and come down. And if I'm to take the other dimension, these nets, they actually have a meeting point. Whether you want to branch outwards, you want to branch downwards, they have a meeting point. That's why you can actually make closures that would not rise. If you follow the dimension on the both side of the net, if you go opposite each other, I'm not trying to confuse you. You know that what I'm saying now, we're going to go into it. I'm going to take you by hand and walk through this. So I'm just telling you that if I wanted to go this other direction, there is also a line guiding me. Can you see that everything I've done is across a line? Can you see that? Whether it's tilting outwards or it's tilting downwards, there is a line guiding me. But look at this other one I'm pointing out now. There's no line. There's no line, it's just an imaginary straight line. There's no line there. Can you see that? There are holes in between each ventilated piece. So there's no line there. Now, let's talk to our newbies. Are you new to ventilating? Look at what I'm doing. When you put your pin, tilt the mouth, make sure the mouth is facing up, hang your ventilated extension, your extension for ventilating rather. Now look at what I'm doing. Then, okay, take some, pull the face of your pin the other way and use your middle finger. Should I to hold it down and then drag out of the hole. Okay, can you see what I'm doing? And then keep it in a way you can pass through the hole. There are just few steps. Put your pin, bring it out in the next hole, take some strands, pull the pin out of your pin, flatten it in a way you can come out from the hole, and then drag out. So in our next video, we are going to be talking about this. Now, this thing I just did is supposed to fall to the back, but you see me pulling it to the front side. A number of you do that, changing the direction of the knots, which is actually very wrong. But we'll talk about it in our next video where we'll be talking about how to eliminate those straight lines. Even though you're using the diagonal line as a guide, you still have straight lines. How do you eliminate it? We'll talk about it. Now, imagine, assuming this is where we are starting the ventilating, you want to look at the line by the side of it. Can you see that they are on a line? Can you see that line? Yes, they are on a line. That's your guide. That's your guide. Look for the line anytime you're ventilating. It just makes things easy. I hope my voice is not too low. I hope you can hear me. I've actually forgotten I'm recording and I'm just talking from my stomach. Sorry guys, hope you can hear me though. You should hear me. I don't think I have such a small voice. Can you see that line I'm walking across? Whether it's tilting outwards or it's tilting downwards, there should be a line guiding you. You can see this, right? This one is tilting outwards and one is tilting downwards, but there's a line guiding me. We're going to go into details on how, if I don't want to plug this out now, I can actually blend it in with this other one tilting downwards and it's just going to blend. But I'm not going to confuse you. We're going to learn just one direction. Now, while you're ventilating, you decide to try out different directions. That's good. You need to explore. But if not, if you're going this way, like you're going from up downwards, this direction goes for everything. You don't necessarily need to switch dimensions. But if you want to explore, that's very good. That will give you an edge, to decide when you want to switch, even though the switch is not entirely necessary. And one more thing, you know that this is a single knot ventilating, right? I have a single double knot. Like a double knot, I do like a single knot. If I want to ventilate for closures and frontals, that's what I do. It's a single knot, but I do it like a double knot. Okay? Or you can also do the double knot pattern. I'm going to be showing you all of that in due time. Are you seeing that knot? In our next video, I'll be showing you where your knot should actually face. Now look at this one I've separated. The knot is underneath the net, while this other one on this other side, the knot is on top of the net. So in our next video, we'll be looking at where your knot should actually be and how to eliminate those straight lines. Right here, those straight lines are no longer there. Those straight lines in between are no longer there. So we'll be talking about that in our next video. So guys, it's going to be a back-to-back hit. Make sure to subscribe and turn on your notification bell so as I'm dropping video, you're getting it. Okay? I'll see you guys in my next video. Until then, I love you endlessly. Bye-bye.